We are all familiar with the Kate Middleton effect when it comes to fashion sales, but could the same apply to her own family? Perhaps it makes sense that Kate's mother and sister, Carole, 68, and Pippa, 39, are stylish in their own right. But what is more surprising is the number of times the Middleton women stepping out in similar outfits. Have they been inspired by the elder sister who became a princess? Carole Middleton took a style note from Kate Middleton after she was spotted attending Royal Ascot 2022 wearing a fuchsia dress previously worn by her daughter. The Duchess of Cambridge first wore the pretty pink-collared midi dress back in 2021 while meeting a 5-year-old girl with cancer at Holyrood House. The child, Mila Snedden, was featured in Hold Still, a photography project started by Kate to capture portraits of communities in the UK during the pandemic. On Tuesday, Carole was pictured wearing the same $540 MEEM dress, though styled slightly differently, Page 6 reported. In the traditional Royal Ascot style, Carole, 67, was pictured carrying a chic black clutch and topped off her look with an elaborate fascinator worn to one side. Both Middleton women accompanied the dress with loose hairstyles on each occasion, though Kate chose to keep her locks in a half-up, half-down hairdo. It's not the first time Carole has borrowed from Kate's style playbook. In October 2018, she recreated one of her daughter's looks when she was spotted wearing the same $330 orange Bowden coat the Duchess wore earlier in the year, Insider previously reported. Pippa arrived at the Abbey in a Claire Michevani serene lemon yellow coat dress, which was reminiscent of Kate's custom Amelia Wickstead yellow dress worn at the National Service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral last year. For a visit to the Nobel Museum during day one of her royal visit to Stockholm, Sweden, in 2018, the Princess of Wales wore in a forest green Catherine Walker outfit. Kate had been pregnant with Prince Louis at the time. 9 months later, Pippa, who was also pregnant, wore a forest green Amelia Wickstead dress and coordinating hat as she arrived at Windsor Castle for Princess Eugenie's wedding to Jack Brooksbank. Even when they were not pregnant, it seemed the sisters liked something of a long-sleeved maternity look. In 2014 when Kate visited New Zealand, she wore a beautiful turquoise dress from local designer Amelia Wickstead. She paired a coat with a hat by Jane Taylor, a favourite milliner, and the Queen's diamond fern brooch, which had been a gift from the women of Auckland in 1954, for the second time on the trip. And just a year prior, Pippa wore a similar Tabitha Webb dress to the wedding of James Mead to Lady Laura Marsham in Gayton, Norfolk. While lace is a chic choice for a wedding, Pippa was sure not to upstage the bride by wearing a pretty teal blue hue. She finished her outfit with a complementing hat, which was adorned with a peacock feather. The sisters were seen twinning yet again thanks to their love of giant fur hats. During a visit to Oslo in Norway in February 2018, Kate teamed her vibrant blue Catherine Walker coat with a 225 pounds chocolate brown luxury alpaca fur hat from Le Corine. Kate's winter accessory was almost identical to the one Pippa wore in March 2013 to the Cheltenham Festival in London. Pippa styled the outfit with a 815 pounds mustard yellow Catherine Hooker Tory coat. For the Princess of Wales Christmas Carol service in December last year, Pippa made a public show of support for her older sister when she arrived at the historic London landmark in a burgundy coat, almost identical to the one her sibling was wearing. The mother of two was the image of Kate, who was dressed in a sleek burgundy coat dress for the occasion, in her 409 pounds double-breasted woolen piece from Karen Millen. There is nothing like sharing clothes with your sister, and the Middletons know how to do it well. Pippa Middleton, who became a mum to baby Arthur Matthews in 2018, stepped out in a 159 pounds Whistles dress that her older sister was spotted wearing just a week earlier. The then Duchess of Cambridge debuted the burgundy button-down dress when she and Prince William hosted a reception for Radio 1's Teen Heroes of 2018 at Kensington Palace. We can see why both Kate and Pippa fell for its charms. We love the autumnal burgundy hue and, of course, you can never go wrong with polka dots. The tie belt waist then offers up a flattering feature and the midi length is super chic. For Charlotte's christening in July 2015, the sisters wore almost identical outfits, both sporting similar white dresses and nude pumps. The then Duchess of Cambridge wore a streamlined dress with a sharp shift-style silhouette, dramatic inverted neckline and exaggerated lapels by British designer Alexander McQueen for her daughter's christening. Whilst Pippa also looked the epitome of chic in an elegant cream number, she opted to wear a creation by rising star designer Amelia Wickstead instead, teamed with Charlotte Olympia heels. Back in 2018, Carole and Kate were style twins again as Kate donned a delightful light blue coat dress by Alexander McQueen to mark the RAF centenary in London. The collarless style and statement fold-back lapels looked very elegant when styled with swept-up hair, plus the cut of the coat dress is both classic and flattering for Kate. Following a similar style, Carole arrived at Meghan and Harry's wedding day wearing Catherine Walker, the same label she wore at Kate's wedding to William in 2011. The soft blue coat dress was almost identical to Kate's with their similar lapels and sleeve detailing, along with the matching floral embellished fascinator. For an outing to the Royal Ascot in 2010, Carole wore a stunning blue button-up dress and accessorized with a chic black clutch and topped off her look with an elaborate fascinator worn to one side. Two years later, during a visit to the Each Tree House Hospice in Ipswich, Kate wore an electric blue dress with a black cinching belt from Reiss which looked identical to her mother's. Not only do the Middleton mother and daughter seem to inspire each other's fashion choices, they also share their clothes. For the opening day of the Royal Ascot in 2022, Carole looked elegant in ME+M silk shirt dress which features a dipped midi hemline and pleated detailing, the same dress worn by Kate to a royal engagement in May 2021. Carole teamed the frock with a black openwork hat with feathered adornments. Kate, on the other hand, chose simpler accessories and a face mask when she wore the dress to meet with a 5-year-old cancer patient who was featured in her Hold Still photography project. Kate welcomed Mila Snedden, of Falkirk, for tea at Holyrood House after she had previously spoken on the phone to the youngster, who underwent intensive chemotherapy for leukemia. The mother of 3 had promised the youngster that she would wear something pink for when they met and stayed true to her word.